Magic exists. I was having this conversation with an old friend of mine, and she was looking at me like a dumb bitch. Needless to say, we're not that close anymore. We was eating tacos, and I'm looking at the fairy lights like, oh my God, this is so magical. And she looking at me like it's electricity. And I'm like, well, electricity is magical. And it's like, she's like, you do know how science works. And I'm like, bitch, you know how science works. But I know that something scientific is happening. But I'm saying that the fact that that shit worked, that feels magical to me. Like, I know the positive charge react with a negative charge and create the spark. Well, you know that. I don't know that. But it's like humans have figured out the what. You know, humans have figured out the what. We can get on the smallest level and we can name what is happening. But we cannot name why it's happening. We cannot name why the universe has come into being, why things work the way they do, why the particles interact in the way they do. And that is the magical and mysterious principle behind life. That's magical. Some people call it God, so do I, but it's magical. The universe is magical. It's like this essence throughout everything and its energy. And I think that a lot of people unintentionally do magic without even realizing it. We see magic in movies and TV as alakazam, alakazoo, pink glitter, pink dust, because that's how we need to see it for us to understand and register, oh, this is magic. But magic is working with the invisible, the intangible, that essence, that energy. An example of how people practice magic and don't even realize it is men. Sinister men, bad men. Because sometimes we see this showing up in hip hop where they want to give a bitch a McDonald's fry in exchange for sex. And it's like the ability to extrapolate value from a person, sex from a person, whatever it is, and being able to discard them. Something about that gives a man a huge ego boost. Women are deemed as valuable. Women are deemed as a resource. So to even have access to something valuable is an ego boost in the first place. And then to be able to take this valuable thing and discard it and throw it away and treat it like it's nothing to you. Like, this is nothing to you. Like, that's also a boost to the ego. And it's literally a manipulation of energy, because it says, I'm so powerful, I'm so valuable, I'm so everything, that I'm able to discard other valuable things. That's nothing to me. For my next trick, for my next way that people use magic, is when people move in a duplicit manner. To be duplicit is to portray one thing, say one thing, and do another. What it does is it cloaks you in invisibility, because it allows you to hide your intentions, it allows you to hide your actions and your motivations. You appear as one thing, but you're actually another. A great example is Harry Potter. Yes, I'm always bringing up TV shows. So they're cloaked under the invisibility cloak, sneaking around in the library. They're able to do their bidding. They're able to do whatever shit they need to do in the library without anybody seeing what they're doing. When you misrepresent your intentions, it allows you to hide who you are. Another example of specifically this is doublespeak, because people say one thing that is truthful, but they mean another, and they choose their words very carefully to the point where they're not lying. However, they're still concealing and covering their intentions and hiding who they are. It allows them to move around without being seen and clocked and held accountable. Anyway, needless to say, if you too are manipulating energy, you too might be a magician. Yes, yes. So magic exists. I rest my case. Follow me here. Like, share, comment, because y'all don't be saying shit. People be saving the video. Say something. I'm giving up on you. Okay? Be on the lookout for my Substack. I'm done. I'm just tired. Tired of the way he treats me. Tired of the guilty feeling.